When Apostle John Sagoe traveled to Kenya in February 2023, Kenya was suffering from the longest drought in the last 40 years. The rainy season had failed for several consecutive years, leaving communities in desperate need of humanitarian aid. While being in Nairobi on February 19th, Apostle John shared a prophecy he had received from God about heavy rainfall that would occur all over Kenya soon. It included even a practical warning for the hosting pastor to think of protecting his generators used in tent meetings and a warning for people in the villages to get prepared.
Because of you, God said I should announce to Kenya, the drought is over. This is rainy season. Talk to your neighbor, say this is rainy season. If I'm you, I will begin to put my things outside in place, because when it starts raining, you will start begging God to stop the rain. Man of God, I was asking the Lord to give you more wisdom and more revelation. Those tents that you have bought, that you are going to be using to travel, and you are already doing it, God should give you more wisdom and revelation so that you can have more money to protect, like the generator and all the other things when it starts raining, because I hear rain is coming. Rain is coming. Kenya, get ready. Get ready. Rain is coming. Hallelujah. Because God has heard the cry of the church. You didn't hear me. The same way God heard the cry of the church and bring the right person in the government, it's the same way God have heard the cry of the church. Rain is coming. If you know anybody in the village, tell them to start putting things in order, because rain is coming. It will come all over Kenya. No place is going to be exempted. Rain is coming.
Only a few weeks after the prophecy had been released, rain started pouring, already resulting in flooding, as Citizen Kenya TV reports.
Floods continue to wreak havoc in most parts of the country, with homes flooded and roads washed away. In Nairobi's Kahawa Wendani, many houses were flooded, forcing families to look for alternative places to spend the night. In the county of Narok, Mai Mahiu Narok Road has been rendered impassable after a section of the road was washed away. In the county of Marsabit, hundreds of families are spending the nights in the cold after their homes were washed away following the recent heavy downpour.
Since then, Kenya has experienced several heavy floods throughout the last 12 months.
This is the aftermath of torrential rains that have hit northeastern Kenya in the last few days. Towns and villages are flooded. Scores of people have lost their homes. Many have moved to higher ground. The rain is still pounding, and they could soon be forced to move again. Floodwaters across the country have killed more than a dozen people.
This water has affected us. Our houses have been damaged. Our crops have been washed away. Our livestock is gone.
The region is coming out of its worst drought in 40 years. Thousands of people, livestock and wildlife have died during 4 failed rain seasons.
There is an urgent need for humanitarian support because there are displacement, there are areas which are cut off, and this is a rain that has rained all over the region.
And the county government of Nairobi is projecting that close to 10 people could have lost their lives following flash floods occasioned by Sunday's heavy downpour.
The Nairobi county government is reporting that several people might have died during Sunday night's floods. Aside from the deaths, the rains left a trail of destruction amounting to huge losses for business people.